Hi, so welcome to today's video. So today I thought I'd talk about some of the products that I picked up from Kiko Milano. And I always talk about Kiko Milano on my channel because they're one of my favorite brands. They're kind of moderately priced, and so far most of the products that I've tried from them, especially their powder products and their lip products, have all been pretty good for me. So they were having a pretty big sale, like 75% off, 50 to 75% off on their website. I think the sale was, these products have been on sale for at least a month because I picked these up in the month of February. And at the time that I'm filming this video, these products are still available on their website for the sale price that I picked them up. And these products were part of their limited edition collections that they released in 2020. So this, for example, this is the Tuscan Sunshine collection. This was, I think, released spring of 2020. And the Unexpected Paradise, that is the ones with the beautiful green boxes, they were part of, I think, the summer 2020 collection. So these products are now currently 75% off on their website. So at the time of filming, like I said, these products are still available. So if you like any of these things, I highly recommend that you go check them out quickly because they might just sell out. Yeah, so without any more delays, I think let's get into the things. I didn't pick up too many products. The reason why I picked these up is because I did see them when they were released in 2020. I saw them on the website and I really wanted them, but as we all know, 2020 wasn't really much of a fun year, especially for me in terms of makeup, because I barely wore any makeup. So there was really no point. But these things did catch my eye at that point. So I was pretty happy to kind of pick these up at, 75% off. For example, okay, I think we can start with this one. This is the biggest palette here. This is the Tuscan Sunshine Face Palette. And yeah, as the name suggests, it is a face palette. And this is the outer box. I think this was $6, $7 on their website right now. This is like 75% off. And most of Kiko's products, and this is the palette actually. This is the outside box, and this is the palette on the inside. And I really like the design of this palette. I like the outer box, which looks really pretty. It's got a little bit of a pearlescent sheen to it. And this is the actual palette, which is kind of not very reflective of this, but yes, it does tell you that it's a spring palette with the flowers. And this is what it looks like on the inside. So these two are supposed to be the highlights. So that's the golden, that's called Golden View and Gioconda. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not so sure. And then you have a matte blush here, and you have a shimmery blush here. The matte blush is called Positive Attitude, and the shimmery blush is called Sunrise. So as you can see, this is a pretty all-encompassing kind of a face palette where they've given you two highlights and two blushes. I have been using this palette, although it looks like it's not been touched. I've been using this palette pretty much all throughout the month of March, and so I have kind of, worn this at least enough number of times to give you an opinion. I really like this highlight. This highlight is not glittery at all. It's got a very nice sheen. There's no glitter at all. So that's one of the things that I look for in highlights. I don't like glittery highlights. I prefer highlights which kind of melt in with your skin and they are more of a sheen versus being glittery. So this is a good highlight in those terms. It really works that way. This one is more on the glittery side of things, and this one I can't really use it as a highlighter for my skin tone. I generally tend to use this as a blush topper. So what I do is I generally go and use Positive Attitude as my blush. This is the matte blush here, and I kind of go on top of that with Gioconda. So that's how I've been using it. And I'm not a big fan of Gioconda. Like I said, there is very much some amount of visible sparkle, but overall it's okay. Out of the 4 products, I'm really very much impressed with the Highlight Golden View and the matte blush, as well as the shimmery blush. So the shimmery blush here, I've used it I think a couple of times too, at least more than 3 times, although it looks like it's barely been touched because you don't really need too much. This is quite pigmented actually, and so is this one. So I tend to use it very lightly, and also I've been very careful not to kind of damage the flower imprint because I really like it. It's very pretty. As you can see, the highlighter, I've used it in this small little corner there so that the imprint doesn't get destroyed. So that's how I've been using this. So overall, this is a very nice palette, especially for the price. You're paying $6 and you're getting 4 products, which are very nice. I mean, 3 products at least to me are extremely nice. This one is not so much my cup of tea, but if you don't mind a little bit of glitter, then this is okay. You will see what I'm talking about when you see the swatches. The glitter again is not super chunky, and it's not too much of glitter either, so it's like you can still wear it and get away with it without looking like a disco ball, so you don't have to worry about it being too glittery either. So it's not something that I can, that I would completely avoid in this palette, but it does have glitter, and that's not really my first preference. So this palette, yeah, it doesn't come with a mirror. As you can see, they've given some instructions here on how to use this palette. I didn't really follow anything that they've said here. They've talked about using, I think, the second shade. They talk about using it more as sort of to define your cheekbones a little bit and blend it with the golden highlighter. Maybe if you use it like that, it's still okay, but I wouldn't really wear Gioconda like how they say, because then you know that the glitter particles are just going to be a little all over your, under your cheekbones. So I really didn't quite understand how it's supposed to work like that, but yeah, like I said, I've been using it more as a blush topper, and yeah, it's okay. So let's get into the swatches of this palette, and I will be back with the next product that I picked up from this line. As you can see, this is a very, very nice packaging. It's cardboard, but it's nice. And as usual, most of Kiko Milano products are made in Italy. I don't think I've ever purchased anything from Kiko that is not made in Italy. So I think most of their products are made in Italy, so that's a good thing. And yeah, so that was the Tuscan Sunshine face palette. The other product that I picked up from this line is a blush, and this is the outer packaging of the blush. And this is the Tuscan Sunshine blush in the shade. It's in the shade Tuscan Iris 02. Now, this blush is very interesting. First of all, I love the packaging. If you can see, it's got a very nice pearlescent pink plastic compact. And it does have a mirror. As you can see, there's a mirror there. And I love the little imprint here. This is a very beautiful looking blush. I generally like blushes which are duo toned or ombre type of blushes. I do have a few in my collection, and I generally like them because it's almost like having 3 blushes in one compact. So they're very nice to travel with, so you can just kind of mix some of these shades together, and then you have a, different blush each time in a way. So this is one of those blushes. Now, when I picked this up, I was not sure if this would work for my skin tone because, as you can see, this portion of this blush is very light. And this part is dark, so I kind of thought, okay, maybe when I mix it, it'll work. And surprisingly, yes, when I swirl my blush brush across the 2 sides of this pan, it works really nice. I get a very nice natural looking shade, which looks beautiful on my skin tone. So I really, really love this blush. In fact, this is the favorite out of the two products, out of these two products from the Tuscan Sunshine line that I bought. So this is very, very nice. Now this blush, it is very strongly scented. I think they say that this is supposed to smell like iris, but for me, I get a very strong jasmine scent. Maybe that's how the iris flower is supposed to smell. I'm not very sure, but it very strongly, I get very strong notes of jasmine. So if you are sensitive to fragrances, this might not be for you. This palette, on the other hand, is not scented at all. So that way this is pretty good, but this has a very strong scent. But of course, this scent is not going to stick around once you put the blush on your cheeks. So that's why it's still okay with me. And like I said, the blush, the two tones together work really well. I haven't really tried applying this with my brush concentrated on either side of this pan. I've always basically swirled it. So that's something I need to explore, I think. I basically swirled my brush through both the shades in the first time and I really liked it. So I didn't really bother exploring just, either this shade or that shade alone on my cheeks. Maybe this shade might still be very light and might even come off looking a little ashy on my skin tone. I don't know. But yeah, that's something I need to explore, I guess. This is a little bit more powdery in texture compared to the blushes in this palette, but it's not problematic. It's not like too powdery that, it flies everywhere when you apply it on your face. But yeah, that is also something I thought I should mention. So yeah, I guess that's about it with this blush. And let's get into the swatch part of this video as well. And this blush, the good thing is, once you open it, it's okay to use it till 36 months, which is quite interesting. A lot of Kiko products, the powder products that I've purchased from them, they do have very long expiration dates, which I really like because I never go through an entire blush. It takes me a very long time to use up a lot of my products, because especially blush, because it's one of my weaknesses. So that's a good thing. So now I have 3 products from their summer 2020 collection called Unexpected Paradise. What I picked up were basically, I picked up a highlighter, and I picked up a blush, and I picked up a lipstick. Now, Kiko Milano makes really good lipsticks, so maybe I should start with the lipstick. I have used these 2 products. I actually haven't used yet. So for a more detailed review of these products, I would suggest that you stay till the end of April when I come out with my April favorites video, or my April makeup usage video, whatever I'm going to title it, I'm not sure. Because I plan to use this through this month to see how they are. But they look very promising. I don't foresee a problem because, like I said, most of Kiko's powder products work really well. So the only product from this collection that I have used consistently in the month of March was this lipstick. So this is the Unexpected Paradise Long Lasting Lip Stilo in the shade 07. They usually don't have names for a lot of their lip products. It's always numbers. So this one is 07. And again, this is what it's supposed to look like, but it's a little bit, it's an orangey red. I think that's how best to describe this color. And yeah, actually it's very hard to choose lip products from, it is always very hard to choose things like foundation shades and lip shades, lipstick shades, or even blush shades, actually any shades from a website versus seeing it in person. So initially when I saw this on the website, I didn't think it would be a red. It is actually very red, at least on my skin tone. And this is the swatch. It's a warm red. It's got a little bit more of a corally tone to it, but it's still red. So I wasn't super thrilled, but at the same time, I wasn't super thrilled because I have a lot of shades like this. I was hoping it would be a little bit more on the pinkier side and a little bit less of the corally orangey red kind of a thing. And this pulled a lot more orange coral on my lips than I thought it would. And yeah, I like the packaging of this lipstick. It's pretty lightweight and it's very sleek. And this one also is actually scented. It has, I think, I can't exactly identify the flower, but it's got a floral scent. But at the same time, it's just when you take it out and you smell it in the tube, that's when you get the scent. When you put it on your lips, not really, not much of a scent. So that's a good thing. And I'm glad that's the case because I generally don't like to taste floral lipsticks. Yeah, they generally do taste a little bitter. So this doesn't have that problem. So the scent doesn't bother me that way. And even now, after I've put it on my hand, it doesn't really smell so much. So that's a good thing again. So this is the shade 07, and this is more of a velvet matte finish. And like most of Kiko's lip products, this is extremely comfortable on the lips. Although it's not a creamy formula, it is a very nice, comfortable velvet matte. And it's very thin, so you don't really feel like you're wearing anything on your lips either. So that way I really enjoy this lipstick. So although the shade was a little bit of a disappointment for me, I was still very happy to use this because of the quality of the lipstick. I really enjoy it. And I think this, oh, I didn't mention the price of this. I think this was like $5, $5 or $6. It's definitely not more than $6. And this lipstick is also, I think right now currently on sale for $6 or maybe $7, or actually maybe $6 or $5. I'm not very sure, but definitely below $7. I don't think I paid more than that for the lipstick either, nor did I pay more than $6 for this blush. So those are the price points for these products. Pretty good since they were on sale. So the other two products from the Unexpected collection that I have is the highlighter and the blush. Which one shall we talk about first? So this is the highlighter. Okay, let's talk about the highlighter. So this is a highlighter. This is in the shade 01 Light of Venus. I was actually confused between this, and they also have one more shade 02. I don't remember what it's called, but both of them, they look like they were not too dark. So if you are fair-skinned, I think both might work. I think, at least looking at the website pictures, I think they will work. This is the lighter one of the two. And this is, like I said, I haven't used this yet, so I can't really talk about the product, but I thought I would show it in this video anyway in case anybody's interested, since these products are on sale and I don't know how much longer they'll be on sale. So this has got a very mirrored effect. I like the packaging of this one too. So these products have a coconutty scent, and again it comes with a mirror, and I love the imprint on this. This looks really beautiful in my opinion. So yes, so this is the shade 01 Venus. It looks like a champagne light gold. That's what it looks like. And yeah, this smells very strongly of coconut. So I guess that's because it was part of their summer collection. So it's got that very strong coconutty scent. So like I said, I haven't really used this yet, so an actual review will probably come towards the end of April, which is when I plan to use this. Actually, it's already April, so yeah, I have to start using this. I haven't been wearing much makeup this month either, so far. I haven't worn any makeups, so I should probably try this out soon. So this is the highlighter, sorry. So yeah, they come packaged very nicely like this. This is how it was inside the box. And I really like the design of this box as well. It's very pretty. So yes, and we have the blush. This is called the 3D blush. And I think there are 3 shades. I believe there are 3 shades in this blush range from the Unexpected Paradise line. I picked up the shade 03, which is called Aspirational Mauve. And I think this was one of the darkest shades for the blush. I think one of them was a shimmery shade, then this one, and there was another one which looked like there was no shimmer in it. So I decided to just pick up the darker one of the two. And again, we have the same style of packaging with the tissue. And this has also got the nice mirrored finish, which I really like. I like all of their packaging. And this is what the blush looks like. I really like the pan. I like the imprint on it. Like, as you can see, I have not really used the blush yet. So this one also smells of coconut, and this is, as the name suggests, it's a mauve kind of a shade, and it looks matte to me. Yeah, it is matte. I don't see any shimmer or any sheen at all. So that will be interesting to see how this blush looks like on my skin. And yep, and this blush and the highlighter I think were also $6. Yeah, I don't think they were more than $6. So the prices were really good. And like I said, I think these products are still available. So if you are interested, I highly recommend that you check them out before they sell out or they stop this. I mean, I think they probably will just sell out because they're trying to probably clear the old stock. So these are the products, and I do have swatches of these two also coming up. And yeah, so that's it. I hope you stay tuned for my next video where I will talk about, hopefully I will be coming out with a video where I talk about the makeup that I used in the month of March. And yes, like I said, in April, the video where I do my favorites, or talk about the products I used in April, I will definitely be talking about these two products more in detail, the Unexpected Paradise powder products. So thank you very much, and I hope you're having a great day, and I see you again next time.